Right, Bob, you were in the away end at Torquay. Great scenes. Did you enjoy yourself there?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I'd arranged my diary to go down to Torquay to do my work. Went down there and saw the youth guys at Torquay in the afternoon, and then stayed on obviously for the game. And their head of youth had got me tickets in the home end. So I watched the first half where it was a bit airy at times for Cheltenham. And then it was my wife who come with me who said, do you think we'd be able to get down to the home end? The away end to be with the Cheltenham fans. And I said, well, I can only ask and see, because we knew a few people down there. Ian Weston's wife was there, so that's why my wife had said to go down. And we went around there, and it sort of took me by surprise a little bit, because you sort of forget that a lot of people still recognise you and know you, and when they still started singing my name and that, it took me a bit by surprise. But it was a great second half, and great atmosphere in there with all the Cheltenham fans, and Mark Halliwell was doing his report in the middle of them all. And the funniest thing was when they scored, when McGlashan scored the first goal, Mark got swept off his feet, and he was trying to report and trying to cheer and trying to sort of get up all at the same time. So it was good. It was great scenes. And then of course the goal at the end just topped it all off, and the fans had a good little celebration at the end, and rightly so.
Yeah, and were you getting involved with the singing or things like that? Were you?
Well, I tried to, yeah, but I was pretty poor. I got to be honest. I mean, the lads were saying, for me to give them a song, and I failed miserably. The X Factor's not for me. So I left the singing to them, and I joined in one or two like you do, and. It was a good evening. I love being a fan, of quite a few teams. Certainly Cheltenham when I go to the games, and it was great to be in amongst all them fans and celebrating them going off to Wembley again.
Yeah. How well do you remember the Dover celebrations after the semi-final down there?
That was fantastic. I mean, we were reminiscing about it like you do, the semi-final. I think I remember more about the semi-finals than I do about the final. There's certain bits in the final that stick in my mind, but as with days like that, you have to sort of savour it and soak it up, because it does go so quickly. And that was obviously a fantastic day, but the semi-final was something else, because you're so close, and the tension of knowing what's ahead of you, like the lads the other night at Torquay, even though they were in front, like we were in front, and then Dover fought back and made it a bit nervy for us, but I was always confident we were going to get there.
Yeah, so you played obviously at Wembley, not the best of games, was it, but you made a crucial tackle on the man of the match, Butler. Which probably a lot of people have said it was the key point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they're the sort of things that you do remember. I mean, I remember a bit in the first half where I had a strike on goal and it just went over the bar, and one or two bits in the game where I felt as though I did play reasonably well, and I remember that one well, because as the ball came across, it ran across me, and then I thought for a minute I wasn't going to get there, so I just thought, well, I've just got to run as hard as I can and throw myself, to get a block in, and I managed to get there and stop what could have been the equaliser, and who knows what would have happened then, but thankfully I got the block in.
Yeah, and then Jason Eaton won it. You're still in touch with Jason, aren't you? You were at the Tottenham game together, and great moment to see that header go in.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, you think back to how the game was, and it weren't a classic game by any means. I mean, it was a really hot day, warm day like it is now, blazing sunshine, but in the old Wembley, it really was intense on the pitch. I mean, I got some new boots, foolishly wore some brand new boots, got blisters on both heels and had to get them repaired at half time, and then came out second half, and again it was a tight game, and I suppose it swung with the substitutions. Russ and Jimmy Smith came on. Jim did one of his famous swallow dives and won a free kick for us. Russ puts a fantastic ball in like he always did, and the ball falls to the man who you want it to at the back post, and he made no mistake with his header. And we just like you dream of, running off to the crowd, celebrating with all those thousands of fans. It's just things that make, even now I can feel it tingling thinking about it now. It is boyhood memory, dreams of what you wish to happen to you, to be involved at the greatest stadium in our country and win. That's what you want as well. You don't want to be the ones who lose. You want to be the winners, and we managed to be winners that day. And the celebrations after, I remember that more than anything really, just walking round and round and round and just not wanting it to end.
Yeah, and the team, they've had 4 open top bus tours in recent years, and that was the first one. The turnout that day, the day after, was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah. Another fantastic memory that you just takes your breath away when you see that amount of people just coming out to celebrate your victory and what it means to them. It means a lot to us, but it means twice as much to them. They live for them sort of things and don't dare to dream that it's going to happen, but hope it does, and then when it does, great. And since then the club's gone on into the league and gone from strength to strength as far as setting themselves up as a solid league club, and hopefully now this generation of players and management can take them on back into League One and to a higher level of football.
Yeah, how pleased are you for Mark, because he's had a big job on his hands. He's turned it around pretty quickly, hasn't he?
Yeah, they've done a great job. I mean, last season was a difficult one. They were trying to get their squad together, and that's what you need. You need a little bit of time to put your stamp on it and get your players and your playing style into everybody in the club, and that's what they've done. They've got a great squad together. I've seen them a few times this season. Early on in the season, I thought they looked good. I've seen them away, and I thought they played really well away from home at Bristol Rovers and at Burton. And I did fancy them to be right up there and stay in that top 3. But of course they had a disappointing March, I think it was, where they found some real tough run of games. They had all the top teams and mostly away from home as well, and didn't get many points. And then obviously it was a bit of a fight towards the end, but they come good at the end. They come really strong and hit their form at the right time. And coming into Sunday now, I really fancy him to finish the job.
Yep, you were head of youth, weren't you, the last playoff final under John Ward, part of his backroom team in 2006.
Yeah.
But obviously John kept you close to the first team, so you were involved there as well. What sort of day was that at Millennium Stadium?
Again, another great day. I mean, we went there confident. We were going into it in good form, and I was involved with the first team. Obviously I was youth team coach, but John had a real tight band of backroom staff, like I'm sure Mark's got now, and that's what you need. You need everybody there to help, and I was just one of those who helped on the day to try and get a victory, and I'm sure everybody will be doing the same on Sunday to try and repeat that feat.
Yeah, you're going to be at Wembley?
I'll be there, yeah. I've got a couple of tickets through the league. I'm able to get a couple of tickets from them, requested in the Cheltenham end, of course. I'm looking forward to getting down there. Hopefully it's a nice day like it is today, I'm confident that the lads will put up a good show. It's going to be a tough game. They'll know that more than anything. Crew have been in good form and finished the season well, and they've got a good team of local players, young players, hungry players. So yeah, they all know that within Cheltenham, that it's going to be a difficult game, but again, I'm pretty sure they're as confident as I am that they can go there and win it.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Bob.